Hi. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on the hand sketches. And I kind of laid out here step by step how to get to the final, right? So the first one is my hand sketch that I brought in by the scan. The second one is my image trace. The third one, see the difference? I went in and closed all of these missing lines, right? So you can see how things are not connected. What we want to make sure before we bring it over into PS is that you could do a fill. Wait, let me move this over so you can see it. Right? See how I could fill that whole image? And you know what? Object, arrange, send to back. Why didn't that work? So we want to make sure that those our little details are there and we can see them, right? I finished the sweater. See how all my lines are connected? So that when I go to fill my whole images, I could fix that one little part. All right. So I'm going to show you how I did that, right? I left the bottom of the pant undone, right? So you could see here I added more detail of the belt, the fly I added in, but see how this line, and then it stops right there. So what we need to do is to get out the point. And it takes some time, but it's quicker than doing the whole entire rendering. Right? I'll go back in and add the shoes too. And if you need it, bring your hand sketch and put it behind it if you have to. You know, I could draw those shoes in. Actually, I like the way that my line was better here. So I'm going to change that. So sometimes it's a good idea to keep the hand sketch around. So we could go in and do that. Now, I'm going to move this because it's going to get into my way. You see how we have this gap here? I don't like the way that that line is working. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete it. Watch what I could do. I could hit that point and hit that point, and I joined it. There were just too many points that were unnecessary, causing my line to have this weird. See, there we go. I could take this, and if I build my shoe in, I think I'm just going to do that for now. And if I want to change it later, I can. But we just want to make sure that all of our points are connected. Right? So this is what I wanted to show you. If we go this way, right? See how this isn't connected? I can go in here and go to there, right? Then if I zoom in, maybe I don't want this extra. I could get rid of that, right? I could bring this line up to there. I highlight those two marks. See how those two marks are solid? I could do Command J and it connects the line. Here, I'll do it again for you up here. See how they're not connected? When I highlight this, only the upper part of that line shows. So I take my select, I highlight those two that I want to join, Command J, and they join. Now what I can do, right, I can join these pants together. I just have to get the right point, right? And what I could do is hide it behind, oh, here was what I could do. Once we fill it in, we could hide the pant behind the sweater and you won't see these lines. So what I need to do is connect that. I don't think it's going to let me. There we go. Command J. Now my whole pant is connected and I can fill that in. And what I can do is object, grab it. Object, arrange, send to back. And see how you can't see that line anymore? Once I fill this in, because this is the head. See? I could get rid of that if I don't want it. Alrighty. Oh, there's one missing. So, you know what? I'm going to change this to have a little bit of a curve to it. I'm going to do that. Again, I'm going to highlight the two joints. Or if you don't do that, you could do, the Command J, you could do Object, Path, Join. And then I'm going to move that little thing. Wait, on the wrong select. Sorry about that. I'm going to move this down there. It's not going to let me because it's ungrouped. I'm going to have to ungroup it. Object, ungroup. Now I can move that little annoying line. Alright, then once I have my sketch all done, right, what I do is, let's get rid of this. Just going to make it white. I'm going to group the whole thing. Object, group, right? Then I have my face over here that I sketched in before. I minimized it. I'm going to add her right there. I might play around with her hairstyle and voila, we're done. We have one sketch done. Then we're ready to bring that into AI, right? So we have our hand sketch that we brought in as a scan. We have our image trace, or you could trace it by hand. That's totally fine. If you did do the image trace, then you need to go through and connect all your missing points. You can see how it's pretty open there. Then add your face that you just sketched in. If you don't want to, if you're going to go with the whole look of non-faces, I'm okay with that. Just submit the face homework. And also, you know what I forgot to add? You can always add, in the face video, you could put sunglasses on, you could put hats on, accessorize, earrings, go for it. Alrighty, happy sketching, and I'll see everyone next week.